Poofesure is a very popular gamer on YouTube with over 1 million subscribers. He's one of the few gaming YouTubers that I find annoying and that I find very entertaining. Just recently, he took it upon himself to make a video poking fun at the suffering that billions of animals endure each year needlessly in animal agriculture. His video is called I Play PETA's Cooking Game, so I thought this response would be very interesting.
Could be more fun than a video game made by PETA. This is Cooking Mama, Mama Kills Animals.
So the game that Poofesure is playing is not a game by PETA. It's a fake game that's supposed to be poking fun at animal cruelty. But if this was any other injustice here, let's take the Holocaust, for example, or slavery, and Poofesure was playing a game like that, do you think his like to dislike ratio would be so good? No, because any injustice that requires humans is an automatic cancel. And the reason why it's not the same for animals, even though the animal Holocaust is far worse, it's far more horrific and far more sentient beings die in it, it's because the human species is simply selfish and they all lack empathy. They lack the ability to put themselves in the place of others. If anyone could imagine Poofesure playing a game where he's poking fun at killing one of your siblings, it wouldn't be as funny, and I doubt his like to dislike ratio would be so good on this video. But because he's joking about killing animals in this video, he gets a free pass on it.
Doesn't seem like a game PETA would create, considering there's dead animals on it, and they essentially want to marry animals and have sex with them.
Now Poofesure is claiming that animal rights activists want to have sex with animals simply because we respect their right to life. If that's the case, then I want to have sex with every human on this planet because I respect their will to live as well. So entering the part where Poofesure is plucking the turkey, imagine if this was your pet he was skinning on a video and laughing about it and pretending it was some joke. Nobody watching this video would find it so funny as to laugh about it or leave a like on the video. And if that's the case with you, then you're a hypocrite and you simply need to align your actions with your morals and go vegan, because your pet is no different than any other animal on this planet.
Sounds like my fantasy, someone sticking their hand deep inside my butthole.
Non-vegans play games where they stick their hands inside of turkeys and pull their body parts out of them and place them into a bowl, and yet vegans are the weird ones.
Mama never told you, in the U.S., almost all birds have their throats slit while they're still conscious, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Millions are scalded to death in tanks of hot water. Well, good thing I'm not a fucking bird.
This is true. Chickens, turkeys, ducks, or any other bird in the animal agriculture industry is slaughtered fully conscious and then dipped into scalding hot water where they will drown in their own blood. It is an excruciating and just terrifying death. And as you can see, Poofesure shows no type of sensitivity for that in this video at all, because that's just the type of disgusting person that he is.
Official Glass Walls video by Paul McCartney. Why would I want to watch that? What does that have to do with anything?
Poof, I think you should watch that because it might set the tone for you to stop being such a selfish and disgusting person and maybe teach you something about having some compassion.
Is PETA really against eating eggs too? Like, what the fuck are we supposed to eat? Our own shit?
As animal rights activists, we aren't against eating eggs. We're against stealing from animals who are incapable of giving consent. No chicken gave you permission to violate their bodies and steal their eggs from them. If you want eggs, then how about you go get a woman pregnant and steal her eggs from them and eat those? Let's also not forget that male chicks are ground alive in the egg industry because they can't produce eggs, and female chickens don't grow up to have it much better. They're just treated as slaves and exploited for their eggs until they become malnutritioned and die.
Oh, okay, I think I've done this one before. This one. Is butter now an animal as well? Ooh, I'm getting pretty good at this. I guess butter is a living animal at this point. To frickin' PETA, milking a cow to make that butter is inhumane.
Yes, Poofesure, raping women is inhumane. Kidnapping their children so that you can steal that woman's breast milk is inhumane. And then killing her child for meat is inhumane, in case you didn't know.
Now we're gonna stuff the shit right back in the turkey. Honestly, I'm not a big Thanksgiving turkey fan, but it is definitely not this unappetizing pita.
So Poofesure is actually in disbelief of what we actually do to animals. He says that animal rights activists are over exaggerating what happens to animals, but nope. Scalded, throat slit, fully conscious, and every Thanksgiving, people stick their hands inside of a turkey's body, put food inside of their body parts from the anus. And it sounds weird when we discuss it, but this is what people do as traditions. And this is what you sit down to feast on every single Thanksgiving of the year if you're having turkey. So sorry, Professor, nobody's over exaggerating anything. You simply can't handle the truth because it's too harsh for you. But that's cool because the truth is too harsh for me as well, which is why I'm countering it. So your best option is to go vegan and simply stop supporting this cruelty.